Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And what day are we on? We're day 10. Are we day 10? Oh my goodness. So today I want to do this page because I have an idea for it. And I think it's going to be cool. So what I've done is I've printed off some of the backing papers from Tracie Fox Creative's Creep on June kit. It was the Crafty haul one. I love these backing papers. I think it was 2 years ago now. It wasn't last year. It was the year before. It was, because last year was all about Edgar Allan Poe. And the year before was... Is it 3 years ago now? Was Crafty haul? Oh, I don't know. But it was such a cool one. So I've printed a couple of sheets of the same one because, like I said, I just love them. And this one needs to go with that. This one needs to go with that. And then we've got these ones. And then we've got these ones. The ones that I, because I want it to look... Right, so they're the ones I've done one of each. And these ones, there should be 3 and 3. And then 3 of that one as well. Because I love them. And this one I did use in last year's Halloween Every Day. So, we're going to do a little bit of covering. Yeah, a little bit of covering. And then I'm going to do the rest off camera. Right, so these 2 flaps I want to have because there is going to be a lot of covering up. So these 2 flaps, I want to have this piece of paper. And what I've done is, this is, because I'm covering, when I cover something that is already on quite thick cardstock, I like to just print it on bog standard, like it's like 80 grams, bog standard, thin photocopy paper. You know, the stuff you get from the supermarkets in the like 500 sheet reams? Yeah, it's just that. It's nothing special because it's just easier to cover with and you don't want too much bulk in your journal anyway. And then on these 2 inside ones, I have an idea, which means that I might have to just trim a smidgen down because I want to cut. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get... Let me just quickly work it out in my head. Otherwise, I'm going to have to rethink it. So, because it's 10.5... Is it? This says it's 10.25. Right, so... yeah, because that's 10.5. So, 10.25. And then, so 1, 2... 3. So hold on. 1, 2. Yeah, so I will get 3 in there. I'm just going to have to position them like they're not going to be measured to the line on the rulers. Are you surprised? But what I want to do is, oh, do you know what? Why am I even worrying about it? Because I've just realised that it doesn't make absolutely no difference. So I don't even know because I'm going to have 2 on this side and 1 on this side. And then I'm going to cut them out with acetate. Put acetate in them, and then we're gonna have big tabs on them as well. So we're gonna have the tab on this side that holds this side down, and then the 2 tabs on this side are gonna hang over and hold this down, and then we have this here. And what I might do is put lace along the bottom here so that this holds this down. Am I making sense just yet? And then we open that up, and then we have a secret place that I think I want to put a little folio, but that's going to be another video because the building of these 2 pages is going to be a lot. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover some of it. And then, like I said, I am going to go and do the rest off screen. Right, so first off, let's cover. Should I get a sheet of paper, do we think? I do have these little revision cards. And yeah, I find it easier to put on thinner paper. Oh! So I think we're gonna, let's start in this corner because it will be easier to cut. So we're just gonna lay that down. And because we're doing glue stick, you've got some wiggle room. And again, if it creases, I'm not bothered. There's not enough room on my desk. Right, so I have covered the first two and one sheet, and I got these left out of it, which is really cool because we now have scraps. Now I want to cover these ones, and I want all these to be the same. Now I'm going to cover them first before I'm going to build what I want to build in them, because if I'd have really thought about this, I'd have done this first and then I'd have been able to put them through my die machine. But we live and we learn. I might use a paper punch. And I think the one that I want to use on here is this. Now, I do want on this side to be this. And then use the other sheet and use this side on the other side as well. So it's kind of matching. So let's just put some glue down. It's really hard, having done this in black cardstock, to see like where the edges and stuff are. So no doubt, I can see I've not covered you. No doubt this is going to be wonky. It is going to be wonky. But it is a Halloween. And if Halloween... see what I mean? If Halloween isn't... Come on. If Halloween isn't the best time of year to have things wonky, it is literally like putting down wallpaper. I'm not going to lie. And I still have bits of cobweb everywhere. See that little crease there? I'm not bothered. Yeah, if you haven't got or ever seen Tracie's Creep on June kit, my goodness, go and get it. It's awesome. The Crafty haul is the one I'm using, but she's just brought out a new one as well, which I have yet time to play with, but I can't wait to. Because they are just always so cool, and they put so much time and love into them. I need a new knife, a new blade. Yep, that's ripped, but that's fine. That's fine, because like I said, it's Halloween. Now, looking at it, I don't know if... I think I'm just going to try and see if I can cut this with my scissors. I don't know if I want come on. See, that's the trouble. It's right near the cover. That's okay, because we can sand it. I don't know if I want to do... Where's this flap? If I want to do this... Or if I want to do this. No, I do. I still want to do it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to measure and cut. I know. I know. Because having built the journal first, right, so that's 3 inches. And I think I said 10 1/4, didn't I? 3 inches and 10 1/4. See, look, already it just looks so cool. So I think next year we're going to do a ring binder. Oh my goodness, it took so long, but it's done. I've stuck down some washi. I wanted that to look like the inside of a box, so I went round with Heidi Swap's last year's washi tape, and I love how that turned out. I have to say, it literally does. If it was like that, it looks like the inside of a trunk. I just think that's awesome. So we've got these two flaps here. I put a bit of washi down here. I haven't decided if I want to put a bit down here or down here. I think I'm going to put a bit on here. It wasn't as bad as I thought, to be honest. It looks a little rough, but we haven't distressed it yet. So if you're a perfectionist, I envy you. Because I am just not. But if you're like me and you can't measure and your angles are always off. I mean, look at this. Look, I can't even lay washi tape. Then, to be honest, the only thing that gets me through or doesn't... Look, it's just moved. My goodness. Is just distress. Distress it. Grunge it. Distress it. I mean, when I was laying this little corner here gave me so much grief. Because the washi tape kept slipping until I realised that if I leave it on the roll and just lightly score a couple of times with my knife. Ta-da! But this, I mean, look at it, because I ripped it. I ripped it off the roll before I cut it. Right, so let's sand this bit down. I do actually like that now on the other side. Right, so I don't like my vintage photo because it just seems like, maybe gathered twigs. No, it just seems like it's really, really mustardy, and I want the... Now we're going to get where we can't find it. I really want the vintage photo look. Is what I'm going for. So I'm going to use my archival. I was going to use a Heidi Swap one. And then I thought, oh, I've got the 49er Market ones. But no, I'm just going to stick with this. And... there we go. That's what I want. Perfect. perfect. So I'm just going to go, I mean, look at that. It's just delicious. Look at that. See, straight away, it just transforms it. I'm also going to do, I'm going to do a bell. And I'm gonna double distress. So I'm gonna go around this with the vintage photo, and then I'm gonna edge it with the black soot as well. I mean, look. Love it. I love it. So I'm just gonna run that along the edge there. I'm not going to do all the distressing on camera. But then when you've got bits like this, look, where the card is showing through, can you see that? There's a little smidgen of card, black cardstock showing through. The black soot will cover that. Look at that. Let's go up and down that. Ah, yes. Right, so let me just quickly show you what I mean. I did have, here it is. So again, I'm going to use archival, and I'm going to use one of my little baby blenders. So let me pull you down a bit closer. No, closer, Toni. Closer, closer, closer. So I'm just going to see where that little black strip is just there, where I cut it too short. If you just... then look at that. It just blends in. You wouldn't even know. It doesn't matter. It's gone. I'm just going to go round the edge there. I mean, look at that. How cool does that look? We've got a little bit here that's trying to creep up. So let's just put a little bit of glue on him. And it's the same. So I'll show you this bit, and then... oh, I keep doing this. These bits go on the top. Right, so can you see here? I sanded it and it pulled up some of the paper, which I don't mind. I absolutely do not mind that. I love that effect. It gives it like a ripped wallpaper. But then when you get your distress and you go round it with your vintage photo, and then a bit of your black soot. See? Gone. Disappeared. Disappeared. I love it. I love it so much. I love grunging. And I'm debating on... what have I got stuck down there? Putting some washi down here. I am. I do love that. I do love that. And then it closes up like that. I tell you what I might put down here. I might cut. So I've got some of this. I brought another ruler because I thought that one might have been wrong. So I brought another one, look, hoping that this one would be right. I don't want to hear that it might be me. I'm putting it down to the ruler. Yeah, I've got some of this and I don't know what it is. It's not a canvas and it's not a muslin. I mean, it is. I think it's just a high grade, like cheesecloth, something like that. Because it's definitely got cheesecloth vibes. But I'm cheesecloth vibes. But I'm thinking of like cutting it or ripping it like that, because I love this stuff, and then opening it up like so, and then putting that down there like that, all the way down to the bottom. What do we think? Are we giving that a yes? Are we giving that a woohoo? I think we are. Except I do love this stuff, but when you rip it, I mean, I know I could have cut it, but we wouldn't have had all these beautiful edges. It rolls, look, just like cheesecloth does. And then it's like, I don't want to unroll. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little bit more. But yeah, I think I've got a whole sheet of it, like a whole, oh, look at that, look, perfect. So I do want a bit coming out the top and bottom. What do we think? Oh, could we put a bit down here? Don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through me unraveling it again. But yeah, we could put a bit down here as well. Or maybe a piece of lace, because that lip is just asking for something beautiful. Like that, don't we think? Oh, we do, yeah. Oh, I might go deco web, but this definitely needs to go down there. Oh, yes. Right, let's put that somewhere safe. Safe means safe, Toni. Don't lose it. Right, so I'm now going to go and distress all this, and then we'll be back. Oh, my goodness. Isn't our first page looking awesome? Look at that. Oh, I love it. Now, I want to put a little... Now, what I have got is I've got some envelopes that's already got them on. So I think I'm going to repurpose those. Right, so, excuse me. These are the envelopes that I've got that have got the little ring bound things on. So I took two and I cut them off. And now I'm thinking I like that. With a bit of washi tape to bring in the washi tape from here on. And maybe a bit of stamping and grunging. What do we think? Or shall I pull this off? I really don't want to. We only need string on one side though, so hopefully, yeah, it will slide out. And because then that can go, this can go like so on there, like that. What do we think? I like that. I don't like the craft. That's the only thing. And if I could take these off and cover them, but they're like eyeletted on, so I don't want to. Right, so let's put some washi. So what way are we going round? We're going round this way. So I want washi at the bottom. Like this. then give it a grunge, and then I like that. I found this. It's one of the folios that I made in Mass Make March, and I'm thinking in another video covering it and filling it, and that can be in the secret pocket, that can go inside, and putting a belly band across so it sort of like slides in. That's what I'm thinking to do with that. So are we gonna do this at the top, or shall we leave a little bit of space? Oh, I've just grunged it all. I'm thinking. So let's take the bit of string off, and let's put the bit of washi on here. And then sand it, because we're going to cut it to the size that we need it. So I'm going to grunge and see if this makes any difference. It does. And then let's do some black soot. I mean, we're going to cut the edges. I mean, I could just make my own, I guess. What? Oh, how strange that it doesn't say on the back what it is, what colour it is. Or am I just missing it? Literally doesn't. So what do we think now it's been grunged with a bit of washi? I actually like it, because we could make this one a pocket, and then once we've stuck it down, cut the edges off so that it matches. Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Where's my glue? Right, so how far does it come up so we know how far to glue? So I'm just going around the edge, because the top one is going to be a pocket, and because this is the middle, we know roughly where to put it. Hold that down, mucky hands, and then I'm going to cut straight down. Why can't I get you? And then I'm going to get my corner rounder and just do that, so then I know. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, 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 yes. Now, we could do this one, like a tuck up, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So, let's grunge this. I need to go back round the other one. Let's get a bit of crease in. Right, let's bring our book back. And then we'll glue on here. Now this one, because it's not going to be a pocket, I'm thinking some deco web. What do we reckon? Oh, I think so. So let's grab some of that. Oh, we've got the cream. Oh, yeah, I think that one. I think the cream. This is there's the code. Deco web. Get 20 meters. It's like £3. Alright, so which way this? We want it on this bit. So let me put some more glue on because that no doubt has nearly dried. And then I'm just going to dab some glue on top. Oh, come on now. I probably should have done the deco web first. Lay that on. Oh, look at that. It looks so cool. Right, now we need to cut it. And then this side. Get our punch. And then let's ink up the edges where we cut. Where's my little... There it is. And let's do these edges where we cut. And then we have that. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Oh, I love it. And then we just put the bit of string round. And then it just... What do we think? Do we love it? I love it. Yes. I do, and I love the deco web. And now we need a little something to decorate it. So, let's have a look. Right, I mean, this that we made last night, we've got this pull-out page here. I think that would look really cool on that pull-out page, or maybe inside there. But then, with the colours, with this kit, the bookcase would also look really cool there as well. So we've got some cool bits to put in here. We've got our journal that could go in there. Oh, look at that. So we've got some tags that we could put in there. Fold down, fold down, fold down, fold down. I wonder if the other... Oh, they are, look there. The hand. Let's put you in there for the moment. Oh, I hope the other one's in here, the foot. But I do like it, so maybe. We've got another bug. That's a heavy one, that is, because I use proper perspex on that. But if we've got those ones in there, then hopefully the hand might be. We have that as well. Right, so I think we're going to have to, because we've got these, but they basically cover everything we've just done. Which is not a problem, but it is a little bit annoying. And then we have this one as well, which doesn't fit, so that's a no. But I do kind of like it. But it's a little bit annoying that you can now not see the Art Deco web. Right, so I have decided that I'm going to do the outside and then I'm going to do the in... Oh, I've ripped it. That's all right. I'm going to do the inside another day. I also found these, which I thought would look really cool. They're just like silver rings that I glossy accent and put a stamp underneath, or a piece of ephemera. And then I like this little bat. And then I found this little envelope file folder thingy that I made, and I thought that would be really cool tucked in there. So I'm going to decorate these, and then yeah, so I think I quite like the bat at the top, but I don't know whether to grunge it up with some paste. Don't forget as well, we also have my snippet roll, which I'm thinking is too much. So for today, we will forget. So I found these in my stash. They were I did some labels, some stamping of some labels, and I quite like the colours. So I'm thinking of using those So we're just going to do a little bit of now I do quite like that there. Oh, we're picking up my water bottle. I can't find me. I'm losing everything. That's what I want. Just fell on me. So let's ink this up. Yeah, because what I want to do is it's just going to take too long. So I think we'll come back and revisit it tomorrow. Right, so I've got all my bits ready down here. And we're going to lay this one down first. So this is one of the ones that I just stamped. I'm going to put that there. And then this label, I don't even, do you know what? I did this so long ago. I don't even know what stamp it is. I'm assuming it's a Tim Holtz one because it was with all the Tim Holtz labels. So it was with these when I did a load of these. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Nope. After all that, nope. Right, so now we're going to put this one down. And this one is just going to go like that. And then along the bottom of this one, I want to put some more of the deco web. And it might not like it. No, it's not going to, because it's the layers, so it's shiny. Where's my, why do I keep doing this? I've put it on the other hook. Oh dear. So I'm gonna use double-sided tape. Fold that bit over. Get off my finger. Oh, make sure, yeah, I was going to say, make sure we've got the bottom. That's it. And then this is going to go on there. And then we've got a little piece here. But again, this should be okay because this is the paper ephemera, but I want to put another piece of this. And then I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on this because I need it to seep through. So I'm going to hold it down. Ah! Let's get that should work. And then we have these two. And I do like these. So this is a stamped piece of ephemera. And then we have shake well before using. And I think we will put this there. Just like that. I like it. Let's see what else we've got. We've got 31. See, that would have looked cool under there, wouldn't it? It would have. Oh, now I need to find one. But one that matches. I know I have one in here. Oh, got Tim Holtz one. Do you know what would look really cool? That one looks cool. The roses, these ones, because they're like the same kind of colours that we've used. What do we think? I could put this here, but I need something to go there. Do you know what? I actually think this would look really cool on here. We need to cover this. We've got a big skull face. Maybe that's too much. We could take him down a bit. I curate a snippet to fit in there. We need a snippet. Right, so to cover up that bit, because the angle is just getting to me, I've pulled out, I didn't bother putting you through the unbearable task of me choosing. So I've pulled out this one. I've got a bit of coffee dyed cheesecloth. And I'm just dabbing the glue on. And then that will cover that perfectly. And then we've got the skull, and I've got some cheesecloth for him as well. But I want to grunge him up. So yeah, we've gone kind of, I was going to go difficult today, I'm not going to lie. But we've gone kind of easy, and we've made a start on the journal. I want some creases because skulls do, don't they, have creases in them. I'm just gonna run my nail round some of it, and then let's take that away. I'm just gonna lay the cheesecloth down, and then I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. But firstly, I was going to put this just there. So let's, oh, So I want that to go underneath, like that. And I'm just gonna, can you see where I'm squidging it, because it's got the glue behind it, and then it kind of looks all messy. Right, so let's put some Fabri-Tac on this. And then let's put him just there. I'm not going to stick that down yet because I do want this going behind. I'll just use my Fabri-Tac for this because I've got it here. And then just kind of sticking out there. We can take that off now because that no doubt is dry. But I do want to, just a squeeze. I love it. I love doing that. You can also do it on this one as well. Just kind of, while it's still wet. I think that one's dried. But, oh, I love it. I love it. And then we can just, wait until this is dried to distress the cheesecloth. Like, that needs some glue under there. Let's pull that bit off. And that, I can tell that bit needs some glue there. There we go. Want that bit out there. Ah, I just love the texture. That's better. Ah, I love it. So I do think I'm going to put this one on. And I'm putting a lot of glue because I need to make sure it's the right way up. Because it's going on this eyelet. That's better. Oh. Right, and now we're literally just going to leave that. Not going to touch it because that has stuck down, so this one will as well. Oh, I'm loving it so far. It's so cool. It's so, so cool. And then up the top here. Right, so I'm just going to put the bat on. And I'm just going to glue his body. And I kind of want the top of his wings sticking out of the top of the journal like that. It's so cool. So we're going to put those in there. I love it. I do think this bit needs something though. See, that's stuck already. And my chair is so squeaky today. Just wondering if it's squeaky. Cut this out. Can you hear it? It's going, yeah. Oh, so annoying. Right, let's put that on. But I think I'm going to do what I did here. So I'm just going to get some piece of my coffee dyed cheesecloth. Let's put it down here first. And then sounds like creaky floorboards. Oh my goodness, it's so squeaky. Right, so I'm just going to do the same as what I did. It's not wet enough yet, so we're going to have to leave it for a little bit. My chair's really getting to me. I'm going to have to WD-40 it. Right, so I think I just want a small one. Let's just... There we go. That's it. I think they're too big. I just want a little itty bitty one. There we go. I reckon this one will do. Yep. Can you imagine a world without curator snippets? I could not. I do not. It would be terrible. Right, so just going to put that down there. And I think we'll call that done. I love it. What do you think? Our first page in our journal. Oh, it's so cool. So much work is going to go into just this part. Thankfully, I left a lot of the pages blank. So, yeah, they don't have to be so involved. But I love this. It's so cool. It's so, so cool. So thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And don't forget to share with your share your stuff with me on social media. All my socials are in the description box down below or at the end of the video. And I will see you all tomorrow. Happy crafting everybody and take care. Bye.